know some of you may be very hungry, but I rest assure you that Dr. Panganiban here will be able to satisfy our needs. Anyway, our lunch
For symposiums, and it's true that this was a landmark study that we did here, and I had difficulty in giving a lecture like this at UST, simply because of the nature of the topic and its impact on the family and family dynamics. But when the company then asked the Vatican to approve of the drug, antemano kaagad ito sa proof. And we asked why. And sabi din po, it was for the resurrection of the dead. So, ayos-ayos ka na. But during that time, ang hirap talaga i-lecture ito because of the nature of the topic. And alam mo naman, UST, ayaw talaga to talk about sexuality and sex for that matter. Can I have? Okay, it's 8 times a month. So, medyo tayo dyan, ask yourself the question, parang kulang yata ako. Okay. And there is a difference between married and unmarried. So you can see how the concept of having is stable. And 5% of unmarried women, less than 60, have sexual activity. So you can see now are married and have partners, they tend to live longer by 5 years compared to the unmarried men, less 5 years. Yung siyempre, yung malalaki na may asawa, mas mahaba nga ang buhay nila, pero ilang bingi lang nga sila. It is not merely going through life alone, but it is being in communication with the other. Man in through the wife, because the wife understands what the man is feeling. And sometimes the wife say, Dok, ako na bahala kasi alam ko nangyayari sa kanya. Hindi yan magsasalita, which is true. Which is very, very true, especially in our society. That's at least 5 times a week. 5 times a week. And then you have the 2 days for your wife. Guilty and sarcopenia. So these are the things which occur when we grow older. And the prevalence of erectile dysfunction becomes higher. Your premature ejaculation remains stable, needs rather than physical sexual arousal. So the man now has to understand this. It may not be primarily the specific.
If you don't mind, I might probably be good to once in a while inject Tagalog in my talk, because I've never had a chance to give a lecture with may nagtatagalog na kapag minsan. It's really good. Updates on cardiology. I was thinking, what in the world? There's a whole heap of other things. I mean, like I was sitting at the back and I was just talking to Roel and Rob, and pre-hospital thrombolysis and application-based pre-hospital notification, and then leadless pacemakers and subcutaneous ICD, and then finally, I'll talk about a little bit about remote cardiac rehabilitation. So currently there are 3 major companies in the market saying to ventricular fibrillation or ventricular tachycardia or AF. You will be notified immediately. And I think with the traffic and doctor's appointment is quite bad. I think this is actually a good technology. If you can bring this in, and if you want some help, I can help you with the company, because I can talk to them because of my contacts with Medtronic and all the other big companies. Now in Australia, we have to make sure that everything help me. They monitor the things for me, they notify me personally. So I think that you can set it up. So if you have a big pool of patients with devices, that's something that's really good and really helpful. This is how they look like. You'll get a text message, and you'll get a join our race course, Melbourne Cup. That's the only. If you imagine this, if there's a big race cup in San Lazaro, and then you're going to have a holiday, Melbourne Cup is a public holiday because of the racehorse, and we all stop.
There's also heart pioneer surgeon, wherein he introduced many intrepid procedures in the care of cardiac patients. And among them all is Dr. Denton Cooley, along with Dr. Bailey, were regarded as the father of direct cardiac surgery, wherein they're the one who introduced manipulation of the heart, which is deemed inattainable during those times, as we use in cabbage operations, especially OPCAP. With cut-up, short waiting time for our Z-benefit cases, coupled with short hospital stay and utmost patient satisfaction. Atherosclerosis. Okay. Narrowing will decrease blood flow to a particular area, resulting to ischemia perceived as angina. Cabbage, in general, is simply bypassing obstructed coronaries, either using an arterial or venous compromised quality of surgical revascularization and long-term patient outcomes. Okay.
Is a graduate of the University of Santo Tomas class of 1993, and also comes from an illustrious line of financial physicians. After training from the faculty of medicine and going on to pediatrics, she moved on to the United States to pursue a career that rather than deviates from medicine, in a way enriches our specialty. Many of us, if not all of us, embark on career
volunteer and charity work. My mom and dad would organize medical and flood relief missions in our province through the PMA and other civic organizations, and coordinated cleft lip and palate no question when family members came in. He took care of them and never charged. I think this helped instill in me early on that helping others, whether they could pay or not, was key to a fulfilling medical practice.
So how great is the need for medical missions? There is a great need for these medical missions. The budget for the government hospitals and rural health units is not enough to provide for the many who need basic and specialized medical care. When the choice is to use one's meager daily wage for food even or residential care. We've listened to patients recount stories of the prohibitive cost to travel to the RHUs for a checkup, and even if the medical care and medications are free or low cost, many wait for me to give them free medications. So how do we, MMOM USA, how do we organize our missions? MMOM USA started as a group of like-minded and soft-hearted individuals who wanted to give back to their homeland. In 2000, a small group of PhilAm friends
areas of safety, especially bachelor, that will appeal to most, if not all, of our and witness how they have taken on the challenge to be the best that they can be. All of this we owe our alma mater, UST Faculty of Medicine and Surgery, which has provided us with quality medical education. So with this, we are coming to a temporary close because in the coming years, we will surely come back and learn again from each other. But before we leave this part of the homecoming celebration, again, thank you everyone who contributed their time, effort, and resources to make the postgraduate course successful. And now we will proceed with some closing rites and to give an address on behalf of the medical director of UST Hospital. We have Dr. Cindy Delara.
Now we have the focuses on certain salient subspecialty, diagnosis and therapeutics which would somehow fit our patients. Has given us the opportunity to assimilate all the new and the past, no, in the benefit of our patients. In behalf of the administration of UST Hospital, we welcome all Tobacian doctors, and don't forget the 3 C's, which are committed and compassionate. So again, on behalf of the medical director of UST Hospital, welcome. Thank you.
Signed by Dr. Ivan Villastin, Chief Program Officer, Continuing Medical Education, and the Dean Faculty.
And we also have a representative from batch 1993, Dr. Judd De La Cruz. We'll hear from Dr. Robert Chan, President of Batch 1993.
Together with our batchmate, Dr. Ida Tapagbaylim, who tirelessly toiled through 1 year, and the members of the subcommittees for the scientific program, Dr. Catherine Te, Dr. Capulong, Dr. Delara, Dr. Tyson, the credentialing committee, Dr. Mario Lourdes Albano Africa, Catherine Panino Arzadon, Dr. Fareda Flores for Ways and Means, Registration, Maria Grace Alferos, and Victoria Garcia de la Rosa, for Dr. Wilma Salvacion E. Lope and James Rabaco for arrangements and exhibits, and of course Dr. Menchi Nongboy de Guzman and Rizal Alberto Nolito for publications. I truly appreciate all the year-long hard work poured out for this activity. Likewise, we would like to thank all the speakers and moderators from Batch 93 and other jubilarian batches, namely Batch 83, Batch 88, Batch 78, and Batch 73. Thank you very much for all your very hard work. I would like to thank the officers of the UST Medical Alumni Association headed by Dr. Gil Gonzalez, and also the President-elect Dr. Alex Pineda, and for their invaluable support for this postgraduate course. We would like to thank the faculty members of the College of Medicine and Surgery, most especially our Dean, Dr. Lourdes Domingo Maglinaw, and our Regent, Reverend Father and Angel Aparicio, for sparing their precious time with us. We also would like to thank our mentors in our formative years in the faculty, without whom we will not be here today. This postgraduate course
specialty batches. There is nothing that gets me high as seeing Thomasian alumni exhibiting excellence, providing care to numerous patients all over the country, all over the world. And every time I go around as my task as president, somebody approaches me and says, Doctor, Professor ko po kayo. Nakakatanda pero nakakatawa ng puso. Well, I mean, in the States, I'm an national alumni, and this is a very deep pool of experience and expertise. So lend your expertise, lend your time to the Alumni Association. We have always been accused, the in a big party once a year. And we are halfway through that party, a late Christmas, late New Year's party, but it's a party, and a grand one as well. And the rest is yet to come. We've done in the first part, and we're looking very much forward to the Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rizal. Can I invite
invite everyone in front of the stage for a group picture taking.